Do remember what is this? A class is like a blueprint, and an object is an instance of the class which contains variables and methods. So, what are these variables and what are these methods? We shall see with an example. But do remember, class is like a blueprint. Okay, so if you see what is class, class is the blueprint from which specific objects are created. Okay, so class is a blueprint from which specific objects are created. So a class will contains class variables, instant variables. I will tell you what are these class variables, instance variables, and all, and data members and other things. Okay, so if you do programmatically, you can understand more. Okay, so if you see what is a class? Class is a template. Okay. And a class has something and a class does something. Okay. Suppose, for example, if you see here, an user is there. So user, what does he has? He has first name, last name, he will have address, he will have contact number, he will have course ID. So what are these has things? So if you see here, guys, for example, let me do. So first point, what I told you, class is like a blueprint. So first point, what I told you, class is like a blueprint, or it is an architecture plan. Okay. So now what I'm saying, if you see here, consider this person as a class. Okay. So if you see a person has something, a person does something. Okay. So what will a person has? He will have a name. He will have a age. He will have salary. What does a person do? A person will eat, play. Okay. So he will exercise and all. So what are these has parts? So these has parts, they come under attributes. So has parts like name, age, salary and all, they come under attributes of the class. And does part. So a person eat, play, exercise. So what does this does part comes under? So does part comes under methods. Okay. So what does a class have? A class will have attributes and a class will have methods. Okay. So if you see, class is a template definition of methods and variables in a particular kind of object. Class describes the abstract characteristics of real life thing. Okay, so if you see real life thing, a person has something, person does something. Okay, so there can be instances of the classes. So what are instances? So instances, they are called as objects. Okay, so instances, they are called as objects. So an instance is an object of a class which is created at runtime. So what we will do, we will create these objects, or we call it as an instance. We create them at runtime. Okay, and a function a method is a function which belongs to the class. So if I say these definitions, it will be difficult for you to understand what is this, what is that, and all. But if we go practically and if we take a practical example, then you can understand easily. So obviously, always what we do, we work okay practically, and then we will come for these definitions, and we will check, we will discuss regarding the definitions and other things. So that is what our usual methodology. So now what I will do is, quickly let us take a practical examples, and then with the practical examples let us discuss these things: what are classes, what are objects, what are attributes, what are methods, what is instance. Okay, so how a class is an object or an instance is created at the runtime and all. So these type of things let us see now, guys. Okay, so now let us go to our Jupyter notebook. So come here. So let us say class, give a hash, run it, and Come here, let us go to our coding stuff. Let us go to our coding stuff. So how to build a class? So first point, how to build a class. Okay. So here I have class car. Here I have class car. I'm building a class. I'm building a class. Building a class. So when you build a class, you observe. So everything has certain basic things, guys. For example, when you are building a function, what you use a key named def, and then name of the function. Suppose name of the function is my function, my underscore fun. Okay, and then a column. So for creating a class, you use a keyword class. So first you use a keyword class. And what is this car? Car is the name of the class. So car is the name of the class, and it should have a parenthesis. It should have a parenthesis. Suppose we remove this one. Let's say if I say class car and run it, it will throw an error. Okay. So what you have to do? You have to do a parenthesis. Okay. So now run that one. Again, it is saying it is there is an error. So what is that error? Okay. So the thing is, you should give a column over there. Okay. So a class, you should use the keyword class. You should use the keyword class. You should use the name of the, have a name of the class, that is car, and then a parenthesis, and then a column. Okay. So run it. So it is saying syntax error, incomplete import, incomplete import. There is a syntax error. So that means this class should end with something, or it should have something, but that is missing. So what shall we do? We shall have something called as class car and then a pass. Class car and then a pass. So I'm having a pass over here. Class car and then with a pass. So run it. It will execute now because we had created a class with the name car. What is this pass, guys? We had discussed regarding this pass in the starting itself. Why we use this pass? Any one of you in the group? What is pass? What is the use of this pass?
A placeholder statement that does nothing.
Yes, it's a placeholder for future code purpose. Okay. So when you use this pass, that means do nothing. We are using this one for future code purpose and all. In future, you can keep some code. Okay. So that is what pass is. So we are not writing any code, just we are using this word pass. That means do nothing and also it is executed. So if you see here, we had created a class with the name car. Okay. So now when you create a class, what you can do, you can create an object. You can create different objects. So how to create an object? Okay. So generally, guys, car means we will have a lot of cars. You will have Kia cars. We have Honda. You have Tata. You have Mahindra and all. Okay. So now let us create the objects to this class car. So how to create the object? Okay. Or you can call it as instance. How to create an instance object. So how to create an object to this class? Just give the word Kia. Okay. Suppose Kia equal to car. Kia equal to car. So I am using this class and all. So run it. So what is this Kia? Kia is an object. Kia is an object. So if you say Kia, so it is an object. It is not declared. It is not a global variable or it is not anything. That is the reason the name Kia is not defined. Here we are creating an object to the class car. So likewise, you can develop any number of objects to the class. For example, Honda. Okay. on how to create an object Honda. Honda equal to car. Run it. So we had created another object with the name Honda. We can create another object with the name Tata. Tata equal to car. So we are creating another object with the name Tata. Okay. So this is how to create an object. This is how to create an object to the class. Okay. So how to declare a class with the name keyword class, name of the class, parenthesis, and a colon. Okay. And how to create an object to the class. So use Kia equal to car, Honda equal to car, Tata equal to car. So what is Kia here? It is an object to the class car. What is Honda here? It is an object to the class car. What is Tata here? It is an object to the class car. Okay. So now what shall we do is let us improvise this one. Let us improvise this class. Come here. What I'm doing. So let me create another class with the name. No, come here. So class person. What is person over here, guys? What is person? What is this person? What is this?
Function of class.
It is the
Class.
name of the
Name of the
class.
class.
Name of the
It is
class.
name of the class. Person is name of the class. Again, pass. Pass means do nothing. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm building a class with the name person. I have done that one. Okay, so now let us build an object. So come here, p1 equal to person. How to build an object? Very simple code, guys. Very simple. Don't get distracted. Don't get deviated. Keep it very simple. So a lot of people, they get confusion regarding how to build a class and all. It is very simple. Thing is, in your college days and all, they had taught you some extra stuff and all, leaving the basics and all. That is the reason you are in a confusion state. What is a class? How to build a class? What is an object and all? But it is very simple as like a cakewalk. Okay. So here I'm building an object. So what is this P1, guys? What is this P1? What is this P1?
Object.
Object. Object to what?
Object.
Object to class
Class.
person.
Very good.
Object
So
for
it is an
class.
object. We are building an object P1 to the class person. So we are building an object to the class person P1. Okay. So that is the thing. We can build another object also. P2 a person. Okay. And that is the thing. We are building another object to the class also. P2 equal to person. Fine. Now I am improvising this class, guys. I'm improvising this class. See here. Class person colon def underscore init self print I am in constructor. So what is this? What is this def underscore? So what is def, guys? What will start with def?
A function.
Function.
Function. Yes, very good. Function. Okay. So if a function is within the class as the first one. So if you see here, right after the class name. So do remember, guys, this is important things, whatever I am telling. Right after the class, what will be there is def and also this is called as first function. Or else it is called as a constructor. So anything with def underscore init underscore self, this is called as a constructor. So constructor is the first method. We call it as a method also, or we call it as a function. So first function or the first method, which will be right after the class name. So they are called as constructor. So because a function will consist of a class will consist of constructor, a class can consist of a destructor, class will consist of class objects, class will consist of methods and all. So I am coming one by one. So first I am discussing regarding a constructor within a class. Okay. Now This is class. Anyway, this is called as a constructor, and I will give you a detailed description about this constructor. Okay. So now we are building a class with the name person. Okay. Now let us take functioning, any function. Let us take any function. Let us take any function. I'm taking this function. I'm taking this function. Okay, so this is class, this is a function. So how can you say this is class and how can you say this is function?
By seeing the keywords,
Keyword.
class
So
and
this is class keyword is there. This def keyword is there. Okay, so def keyword is function. So if you observe this name person, if you observe this name Abdul, what is the difference you find out? Think logically.
In function, we given the name, sir.
Pardon?
In function, we have given the name, sir.
In function?
We have given the direct name, sir, Abdul. In class, they kept as person only.
That's okay, buddy. I can have here instead of Abdul, I can have person also. One thing you need to observe is if you see
Capital
here,
letter.
this,
Starts with
yes,
capital letter
exactly,
and function name starts with the
small
small.
letter. Okay. So do remember one thing. Always the class name should be with capital letters only. Either complete capital letters or a capital. So this is a universal rule. So many people, many programmers, see, we have a real-time experience and we had seen lot of junior programmers and all. When they write class also, they used to use small case letters. So you should not use small case letter at the complete at the starting. So you should use a capital letter only when you build a class. That is the logic. That is what experience will speak. Okay. So for class, always you should have a capital thing. For a function, it is up to you. You can have a small, you can have a capitals or anything. But generally, if you are an experienced coder, you always go function with a small case letter and class with a capital case letter. Okay, so this is one more thing which you should know manually. Okay, so fine. Anyway, that is the story. But anyway.